Say I look good and say like too much hair over here. I don't know. Should I put it in the back? Is this thing on? What's up, children? Morgue chat. That's what's up. Today, Morgue chat presents to you our version of it's SMMC. We changed it, notice. It's Morgue chat now. 183. It's called Misinterpretations. Have you misinterpreted anything lately? Okay, maybe you haven't, but has anybody whom you rely on for your thought patterns misinterpreted things in the past? Let's talk about it. Let's start where it all started. That's where we like to start. Where it all started. Okay, let's say 6,000 years ago. Yeah, 6,000 years ago, a long fucking time. There was some Sumerians. They knew some ancient shit. They knew how to interpret the ancient shit that they were given, the ancient writings in clay and cuneiform tablets. Well, the Sumerians said that there was something called when man was made Adamah. Okay, now think about this. Adamah. It was made by the people that they said made man. Their gods. And then Adamah actually means human. And now let's write that down into the Jewish fucking Christian fucking deal of Adam. Yeah, Adam. And then they had brown. Oh, they decided that brown in fucking the way it was given to them really meant clay because that was their word for it. The Assyrians, you see. The Assyrians said the Sumerians were wrong and they meant clay. No, they didn't! They meant brown! They said brown, they meant brown! Alright. To have knowledge. To have knowledge of things. The Sumerians said it was one thing. And the Assyrians and the Catholics and in turn the Jews and all else said it was something else. But guess what knowledge means? This is what knowledge is in being man. It means don't fuck the animals. You can't fuck animals anymore. You know why? Because once you became man, which was the DNA genetic fabrication between Nephilim and Ape to give them slaves, made man. Right? Yes. Yes, that's right. And then a man that used to be a primate cannot fuck primates anymore because it has now become a different species. So therefore it cannot procreate. Knowledge meant that you have to only fuck your own kind to procreate. It's all about fucking, my friends. Don't be misinterpreted on this. To have knowledge means not to fuck animals, not to be an animal. Knowing, in the biblical term, meant Adam knew Eve. He knew her. He fucked her. Looking throughout the Bible, everybody knowing everybody's fucking everybody. There was people fucking themselves. I mean, they were knowing themselves, them crazy bastards. But okay, the thing is that being that man was constrained from having sex with animals and being able to procreate, he could only procreate one way, therefore he knew. Therefore he could procreate. Therefore he could make more of himself. Therefore he became God. That's right! He became as we are, like it says in the Bible. Alright, now let me think about this. Let's bash on some religions. Therefore, Christians, Muslims, Jews. Alright, you're the worst misinterpreters in the fucking world. I've never heard anything worse, because you misinterpret the stories behind your own scriptures that you relentlessly misinterpret. Yeah, the stories that you call your holy text are but based upon events that really happened, but not that way. No fucking hocus pocus, no magic bushes, no living in Wales, no pushing of your sect of ignorant misinterpretations, your particular view on it. You know, what about misinterpretation of the one whole chain of events in which all your faiths are based on together? Does not divide and conquer come to mind about this time? Because it does with me, that's what I'm figuring. But I just don't know. Alright, let's talk about the divisions. Christians, money, Jews, control, Muslims, mass power. What part of vows of poverty don't you Christians understand? Or does that no longer apply to you? Or was that misinterpreted? Jews, your constant historical persecution and flight. Shall not the meek inherit the earth? Is your unopposed need for social dominance a direct product of your past meekness? Interpret that any way you want, because I don't know what the fuck's going on with you Jews. Muslims, this whole populate the fucking earth with your peoples. And don't you think that's gross misinterpretation? Extreme gross misinterpretation, considering the planet's needs and the population that can control it? Alright. One Earth, 6.5 billion people. Ahmed with 4 fucking kids, 6 beds, overpopulation of meager natural resources in his area. Guess what? You're coming here to America. Stop for fucking Ahmed's sake. You remember NK? NK? Your original God? No! You don't! Because you misinterpreted it, you piece of shit. Alright. Well, now let's fuck them. Let's talk about me. Because I like to do that. Do not misinterpret anything I have ever said, ever. You can call me a fucking, you can call me out on anything. You can call me a hypocrite on anything. Nothing I have said have I not believed and have I not said in the full truth without any misinterpretation, any fucking deviation of logic for the sake of others, no political correctness. That is what Morgue Chat's about. Now, I must say that I had my ex-drummer talk to me the other night while we were drinking heavily, and he said, you know what, man, Rhea, the one thing I ever learned from you, if not all the others that he didn't mention, was that speak up your mind. Speak up your mind. Speak effectively. Speak to the point. Speak directly. Speak loudly. Speak unrepentantly. And no one else will ever misrepresent what it is the fuck that you say. And I was glad to hear that. I was glad to smack a little sense into one motherfucker that said, you go, brother. Speak it out. But if you do understand my interpretation of things, then you have to understand that you are also invited to vote for me. Yes, vote for me for president. If you have not seen my presidential candidacy speech, I believe you can find it back in past Morgue Chats. I have a full platform. I understand what's going on. And if anybody doesn't believe in me, just vote against me.
Alright.
But do not vote for a Democrat or Republican, because you have completely misinterpreted the fact that the Tea Party was made as an independent party and taken over by the Republicans.
It's Johnny!
It's garbage now! It's been taken over by the Republicans. It's not an independent party. I profess a complete independent party.
This time!
Independent of all Democrats. Independent of all Republicans. It's called the Third Party. It's here to make a wedge between the two parties that are sleeping together so soundly that they've got their dicks up each other's asses, and they couldn't do anything without the other one to fight. Especially kid you into believing that they're actually doing something for you. Alright, if you're like me and you really believe in an independent party, then maybe you go back and find my candidacy speech and vote for me. If you like orange pie, you're there, man. That's it. That's Morgue Chat for this week. And what can I say? People say exactly what they say. When somebody says that they're for globalization, they are going smack to America. If somebody says that they are fucking helping you out, chances are they're handing you a stick and asking you to fucking put $5 on the thorn. Alright? Until next week. Listen or die. That's why we call it Morgue Chat.
Ha